Hello everybody and welcome back. We had just finished Skull Grinder, Kolta, and the reason there's this cut is because my battery ran out. I thought I could do this in the amount of time, but apparently my battery doesn't like to go by the time limited sets. I had 33 minutes. It really only gave me like 20 something. I mean, close enough, but still, you know, you get my anger, right? I hope so. So, we got this little stubby body for Kolta, not Kolta, Ikimu, because that's who we're building now. Like, out of all the parts that I left, like, just putting them on screen, like right now, all we have parts left for is Ikimu. And he's called Mask Maker, but, and yeah, he is the Mask Maker, but, you know. His name is Ikimu. I believe he and Makuta are brothers in this universe, and Makuta's... The reason the whole thing started anyway was because Makuta was a jealous son of a bitch. He's all like, oh no, I can't handle my brother making cool things for everyone and them enjoying them. So like, I have to make the coolest mask ever, except I can't control it when I try and use it, and that's gonna screw everything up. And that is the backstory of Ikimu and Makuta, basically. That's the vibe I got from it anyway. I gotta say, I do enjoy like the clear translucent pieces on this guy. Apparently, Ikimu's supposed to have a actual full like Toa body set in this coming like summer wave, so I find that pretty interesting. It looks a bit lanky though, all things considered. Like if they made him stubbier and shorter, kind of like Pohatu, probably, or if they just made him like the usual, like if they made him the usual Toa size, but made him stubbier than the rest, I think that would work well. Because I don't know, I don't like the way he was presented. He doesn't seem like he'd go well with bulky and not bulky. Well, with how would you say? He wouldn't go well with. Damn, I am blanking right now. Like seriously, he wouldn't go well with a lanky design. Like he needs a bit of bulk in his design. And here we go. We're getting different pieces now. This is one piece that's gonna go on, and now we have another piece, kind of similar to it, but not really. So, see, you got that. You think it's going to be the same, right? Nope. We're going to use one of these pieces instead. I do enjoy that, how the building process is different enough, even on like making the same arms and such. I will admit, if there's one thing I'm liking with Ikimu more than Skull Grinder right now though, is that only one of his arms has the gear function. At least that's what I'm led to believe right now with how I'm building this. Because off camera, while I was letting my camera charge, I was messing around with Skull Grinder, and he's cool. He's a cool figure, very tall. I haven't scaled him with the other Toa yet, but he's pretty tall looking. But what I'm trying to get to is, I like that he has a gearbox function. I hate that he has it on both arms, if that makes any sense. Because since he has it on two arms, that means one arm is dictated by the gearbox system, and with that large ass staff he's holding, the gear, because the gear moves, it can't hold that weight, and so that's going to make the other arm move in the opposite direction, and that's going to be a pain in the ass. But that's just me being nitpicky. Kolta is still a pretty cool set for the most part. that being said, I do like that they gave us the Protector build with Ikimu, because, you know, we get 2 sets in one, basically. And I got this for a good deal. The reason I am doing this in the first place, look at that body. The reason I'm doing this in the first place is what I love about stores nowadays is if it's from an older line, they will do as many sales as they can just to get rid of that stock. It's how I got a lot of my Disney Infinity figures because of that. Because I gotta say, it's great whenever they do that, because I got Sorcerer Mickey from the first Disney Infinity. I got Maleficent, Barbossa, Perry the Platypus, Donald Duck. Actually, all of my figures that I got. So basically, Donald, Aladdin, Barbossa, Jack Skellington, Wreck-It Ralph, Perry the Platypus, Maleficent, and Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey from the first one. I got all those for half off or less. And I love it that now stores are all like, oh hey, this isn't going to sell anymore, so let's mark it down so it does sell. And that's the same thing Toys R Us did with Bionicle. As soon as the new sets started to come in, they're all like, okay, we need to get these sets out of here, there's too many of them. And so a lot of them started getting marked down. I got this from HEB, actually. I was surprised they had Bionicles at HEB. But basically, look at that chest piece. It's pretty cool looking. I like the way they, you know, clip on like this. Satisfying. But anyway, I got this at HEB, and the Skull Grinder and Mask Maker set is usually $30. I believe at Toys R Us they did the same thing, but basically it got marked down to $22. And $22 for a set that includes a Protector body and a big Toa set. That's totally worth it, because Protectors, and this goes beyond a normal Protector, because they don't have like the gearbox functions with Protectors. The normal Protector, it costs $10. A standard size Toa costs $15, and a bigger Toa costs about $20. Now, the point I'm getting at here is Kolta, I would say, is about probably in the middle of big and small Toa. So let's say $16. Then you have Ikimu, who's $10, and with a gearbox function, he's even more. And you get the point I'm trying to make here. Ikimu was this entire set is just a steal at $22, because you're getting 2 good sets for the price of about 1 1/2 of a set. And I know I'm not making too much sense with this, but again, like I said, it was a big steal, so obviously I couldn't resist, and this is why Z Builds is being like, this is the pilot episode. Hopefully I'm not a scatterbrained though, because I've noticed I have been kind of scatterbrained in this episode, but hey, it's my first time, what can you expect? So Ikimu is nearly done. He is pretty much a body without a head at the moment. So I'll just put him off screen, because first I need to make his head. And I like the way it's similar to old Bionicle. I will admit the way the brain stock flips to knock off masks, it's a neat gimmick, but at the same time I kind of miss the old ones where they didn't move at all, because say I'm like filming something or like trying to move them around, if I accidentally hit this and it doesn't help on like guys like Skull Grinder who have horns, see, if I move these in any wrong way, the mask is gonna come flying off. That's one nitpick I have with it, but I haven't really run into too many instances where that becomes a problem. So, that being said, we'll give Ikimu his head. And now, I believe this is where we work on the weapons. Yes. So for some reason, Ikimu has like this weird saw blade shield contraption. I don't know why. It's a cool weapon though, I will admit. At least from what I've seen of it. I just enjoy, like, I find it cool that these weapons are basically made out of the Technic pieces. Because it just shows you like the level of creativity they were able to do with this. Because, you know, you have the Technic pieces and then you have the regular like new Bionicle pieces added in. And I've always found that pretty neat. But yes, I believe with this we now have made Ikimu's saw shield thing. I honestly, how does this even, so like this? Okay, so yeah, Ikimu has a saw blade shield now. The shield idea is cool, and the way how it turns, I find that really cool. Instead of it just being like these two pieces and just like a static shield, like it actually turns, and that's really cool. I will say though, the actual pieces, the red ones, are very sturdy enough to the point where they can give me a pain in the ass in terms of being in like getting into like pieces like this, because like it's just slightly harder than usual to try and, you know, get one in there. Oh, and this should be good. I have to do another one of these. Yep. It's why I enjoy like extra pieces I can use to push the stuff in. But that just shows you how sturdy these things are, like, seriously. I wasn't expecting something as sturdy as that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Huh. That's a pretty interesting idea. I like how he has a hammer, but it also has the stud function. And it's interesting now that LEGO's deciding, oh hey, we're gonna make it to where these little LEGO studs are going to be able to be shot at things. Because I think they have them like new like weapons for like the Star Wars figures, like little guns, but it has like a little thing to where you can launch studs. And the big thing about the Bionicles this year was that they had these Gatling gun stud things. So Ikimu has a Gatling gun hammer. I want you to let that sink in. It's not as impressive as, say, the grenade launcher hammer from Ruby that Nora uses, but, you know, I still find it cool that Ikimu has a fucking Gatling gun hammer. Now that would be a weapon from Ruby I'd love to see. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I am so stupid. I forgot. Okay, so I was wondering why it was doing that. I forgot to put a bunch of different pieces to help keep it sturdy. I'm all like, why is this a problem? Like, I kept trying to figure that out. Why is this a problem that I'm having and like running into? And it's all like, no, it's not a problem. I just fucking didn't do directions correctly. You're supposed to have these two pieces right here, and I didn't. I'm all like, why is Ikimu's arm so flimsy? Like, did they really just not, like, care? No, like, okay, now Ikimu works better. I was wondering why, and man, am I stupid, and I'm pretty sure anyone who's built Ikimu's all like, no, I'm pretty sure you're stupid. So, yeah. So, this is the standard face he wears And I believe the last part is making the stand for the Mask of Life. Okay, so you get this, you get this. A lot of old Lego parts I like being used in this, like, little stand that they're doing. Yeah, I didn't really think this Mask of Creation stand thing up too well, because it can't stay forward. And I know I did this one right, trust me. It can't just like stay like this. It's either slanted down like that, or you have to put it up like this to where it's like looking up at the camera, and even then it's like hard to actually do that. But yeah, there's a mask. Hold on, let's zoom out now. No, we're zooming in. Actually, look at that. Look at it looking at you. So yeah. Alright, so you got your Kimu right here. And you got Kolta. Oops. I really enjoy this set, I'll be honest. Akimu is a really cool looking protector set. Kolta is a pretty cool looking big set. And you know, you got the Mask of Creation, and I'll actually, you know, I'll show it now. This is what Akimu should actually look like. Stubby little guy. He has a hammer though, so you know, gotta be careful. But also in the little web series, Kolta actually got to use the Mask of Creation, and I will say I do find it cool that it's like, oh hey, I got the Mask of Creation. I also got horns. So him being powered up by the Mask of Creation and all, that's pretty cool. Mask of Creation can just be off on the side though. But again, really cool looking set. I really enjoyed Bionicle this year now that it's starting back up, and it looks like things are gonna get even better with the way the toe are newly styled, and the villain just interests me. I think Umarak the Hunter. Forgive me if I did not spell his name correctly, but yeah. So that was me building Akimu and Kolta, or you know, Mask Maker and Skull Grinder, along with the Mask of Creation. I hope you guys enjoyed this lengthy but interesting Z build. I hope to be doing more. I don't know if I'm gonna do them with like full-on Gunpla yet, but hey, you know, it might happen. I mean, I know I'm gonna do it with like tiny Gunpla, which don't take too much effort and time, but you know, we'll see. Anyway, I'll be seeing you guys next time.